My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here. Today is April 29, 2022. It's 7:14 p.m. I don't normally record around this time, but I came across a tweet that I thought that was very interesting, and I wanted to review it. And while I'm reviewing it, I want to share it with you. So this is why I'm doing this recording. This is my back end, and I'm sorry I have not been putting out a lot of videos on this channel that much, but if you are here, that means you know about my other channel. Was it Pure YT Entertainment Team Sussex? You know I have my other channel, so there's videos uploading almost every day. All right, so far I've been okay, even though I don't record every day, but I have a video that come out live every day, because there are times I just record in one day and a whole bunch of different videos. Whenever I have time, I just edit. But I'm sorry I have not posted as much on this channel. But this time, there's a tweet that I saw that was very interesting, and I thought I'll share it with you. So let's get to it, because my husband is going to come. There's going to be noise in the house with the kids. All right, so this is the tweet that I want to share with you, and I think I'm going to go in this article. All right, a parliamentary inquiry has condemned British government for running a secretive freedom of information clearinghouse. From Moment Open Democracy broke this story in 2019, government has smeared our work. So, any chance of an apology, Mr. Gove? I believe he is the husband of one of those reporters that usually talk negative about the Sussexes. I think. I'm not 100% sure. All right. Michael Gove smear us. Now we have been vindicated. The leveling up secretary attacked our clearinghouse reporting. Today, Mr. Gove is the one who looks ridiculous and tendentious. All right. British government attack on open democracy. Reporting started from moment we revealed that a cabinet office clearinghouse was venting freedom of information requests in November 2019. Okay, UK government. I don't think I'm going to go in this one, but it's this one I'm probably going to go into. And I'll leave the link in the description. You know, for you to check it out, I'll click on this and you guys could check that article yourself. But I'm not going to read it here. Okay, UK government running Orwellian unit to black release of sensitive, I guess, information. Exclusive, secretive cabinet office clearinghouse for freedom of information requests also accused of blacklisting journalists. The smears on open democracy got worse when 12 current and former Fleet Street editors signed an open letter calling for an inquiry into FOI. The government published a 1,200-word rebuttal attacking us directly. Then it got worse. All right, response to point raised in Open Democracy article 8/2021. Open Democracy has accused the government of establishing a secretive cabinet office clearinghouse for freedom of information. Okay, in March 2021, Michael Gove, then Cabinet Office Secretary, wrote in an official government document that open democracy work on the clearinghouse was ridiculous and tendentious. Then it got worse. Okay, let's see this letter here. Okay, that was March 2020 first. Okay, Thank you for your letter of 15 December 2020 about the handling of freedom of information requests from journalists. Open Democracy's characterization of the government's approach is a ridiculous and tendentious exercise. The government takes its obligation under the Freedom of Information Act and Data Protection Act seriously and routinely discloses information beyond the requirements under the Freedom of Information Act. The clearinghouse function is not new. It was established in 2004 and has operated in different forms since the Freedom of Information Act came into force in January 2005. In April 2005, the then parliamentary undersecretary of Constitutional Affairs, David something MP. Okay, I can't see the rest. All right, the thread continue. Cabinet Office spent £40,000 of public money on lawyers to avoid releasing information about clearinghouse to Open Democracy. My goodness. And that's a lot of money. My goodness. You know, all the things that popped up in my mind, if you've been watching some of my videos on my other channel, is that the reparation, those Caribbean who's asking for reparation, they don't have money for that. But this, I mean, they don't say they don't have money, but they refuse to listen to the thing, but they're wasting money on to prevent the journalists to get the information that they request. My goodness. And there's more things running in my mind, but let me keep it to myself this time. The judge didn't mince his word, accusing government of a profound lack of transparency. Okay, Judge Slim Michael Gove's office as Open Democracy went transparent. I can't see the rest of the word. Exclusive UK government accused of profound lack of transparency as Open Democracy wins legal victory over Orwellian freedom of, I can't see the rest. Okay, what I'll do, I'll click on all of these articles. I'll put the link in the description, but there's one of them I'm gonna read in this video, but the rest you'll see the links. Okay, MP launch inquiry. Oh, I didn't read this. So then Mr. Gove apologized and acted to end the clearinghouse right. Wrong. Cabinet Office that did nothing except continuing to brief against Open Democracy's journalism. So the Tory majority PACAC committee launched an inquiry. Oh my God, wasting more money. But anyway, let's continue. MP launches inquiry into UK government opaque handling of FOI requests. Okay, I can't see the rest of the word. A parliamentary committee will investigate the Cabinet's office after Open Democracy won Transparency Court case over clearinghouse. They're gonna put their own people to do the investigation, and then they're gonna come out with nothing. It's all of their buddies. It's like in a circle. I mean, the infested of immoral behavior over there. It's unbelievable. So they all are, and they have their buddies in the right place to cover for each other. It's unbelievable, and I'm surprised the courts, I don't know, it's hanging on a thread as well. They've been doing okay in some shape or form. Okay, today that inquiry found the government has been undermining FOI and transparency, just like we said 18 months ago. We won't get an apology from Michael Gove, but this attack on journalists have become a recurring theme with this government. I mean, this is the thing. You're not hearing this information on those, how do you call this? The BBC. I don't know. I'm not in the UK. I don't know if the BBC are reporting this information for when it's time to vote in the right way. And, you know, they're going to throw their BS thing with racism. Okay, MPs tell Johnson, stop government slide toward secrecy. Parliamentary inquiry launches in the wake of Open Democracy's revelation, condemns Cabinet Office handling of freedom of information. Okay, the British government attack on FOI and open media are part of its wider undermining of democracy accountability, from the elections bill to the policing bill. This matters for everyone, whatever their political persuasion. Okay, Michael Gove smear us. Now we have been vindicated. Okay, is that the same thing they're repeating? All right, there's more here. The clearinghouse inquiry Follow dozens of stories on openDemocracy. 50,000 readers signed a petition. Hundreds of journalists and campaigners signed open letters. All this was possible because of our readers. Please do consider supporting our work. All right, support democracy. I mean, the U.S. is dealing in the same manner as well. It's just that they're trying to suppress the how do you call this? Suppress the people who saying the right information. They want people in the dark. It's a shame. And with I'm thinking of Twitter, who's just been bought by that guy. And let's wait and see how this is gonna be. My goodness, it's 7 seconds. Let's see here.
Well, transparency drives everything that this government does. That and a commitment to levelling up and making sure that our union is stronger. And well, transparency drives everything that this government.
They know how to say the right words, but their behavior behind the scene is completely different. Okay, no, of course they won't apologize. They'll just change whichever laws, processes, convention, and convenience them. Okay, good work, openDemocracy. Now he gets to set the agenda for the Electoral Commission. Thank you for your tenacity and fighting for the truth. I mean, this is what I'd be saying. The UK has the people, some people who's doing the right work, who's doing the fight. It's just that they don't have the platform to speak it the same way as the royal rats have, smearing those negativity. These are some of the good Brits, good journalism in the UK. All right, so I already click on this. There it is here. And this is the one I'm going to read. And the link will be in the description. Okay, Michael Gove smeared us. Now we have been vindicated by an official inquiry. The leveling up secretary attacked our clearinghouse, reporting today he is the one who looks ridiculous. Okay, 29 April 2020. So that was today, the same day that I'm recording. Okay, here at openDemocracy, we are no stranger to smears from politicians. MPs have intentionally spread inaccuracies about our journalism. They have accused us of acting in bad faith. They have even tried to sue us into silence. My God. Okay, but in March last year, for the first time that I can recall, a sitting British cabinet minister attacked our journalism in an official government statement. Michael Gove, in a letter headed with the Queen's insignia, declared that openDemocracy's revelations about the existence of a secretive freedom of information clearinghouse in his cabinet office was, quote, ridiculous and tendentious. Today, Gove's words have been exposed for what they always were, a cheap smear designed to distract and obfuscate. Okay, but they have failed. A newly published report into the clearinghouse by the Public Administration and Constitutional Affairs Committee, APTS, sparked by openDemocracy's investigation, is an damning indictment of the British government's attempt to block even basic transparency. PACAC detailed a culture in the Cabinet Office of secrecy and opacity in which the clearinghouse have been vetting freedom of information requests from journalists and others and advising department on how best to frustrate requests deeming sensitive. All right, so this is where I'm gonna stop here. You guys could finish read it. You know, it's not that long of a read, but I don't want to just read all of this for the video's sake. You guys could check it out, and I thought it was very interesting to share with you because on my other channel I talk about how the royal rats are not saying the right or not reporting the truth, but occasionally I will say there are some good journalists in the UK who's doing the right thing. So this is one of them, okay, who's doing the right thing, and I thought I'll share it with you. So the link will be in the description, okay, and there will be other articles that I came across on that same tweet. All right, like I think this one, no, that's not that. Like this one, I'll put it in the description. That one as well, I'll put it in the description. All right, then you guys could read it on your own. All right, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to help this channel, there's a PayPal link in the description. You could donate. And those who have donated, thank you. Check my other channels if you haven't. It's Pure YT Entertainment, Team Sussex. Thanks for watching, and thank you for your support.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.